In a bustling village under the roots of an old oak tree lived a mouse no bigger than a teacup. His name was Pip. Pip wore a red scarf, carried a leaf as his umbrella, and lived in a walnut shell. He was small, very small, so small that others sometimes forgot he was even there. One day, Pip watched the older animals set off to fix the broken dam by the river. They carried tools, ropes, even logs. Pip wanted to help. "Can I come too?" he asked. The badger chuckled. "You're brave, Pip, but you're pocket-sized. What could you possibly do?" Pip's ears drooped. He wanted to be helpful. He wanted to be seen. So that night, Pip made a wish. A big one. "I wish I was big enough to make a difference." Suddenly, the wind blew in swirls. A golden dandelion seed floated down, glowing gently. Pip reached out and touched it. "If you want to grow, help something smaller than you," whispered the wind. Pip blinked. Smaller than me? What could be smaller than a pocket mouse? The next day, Pip heard a buzzing cry near a puddle. A tiny bee had fallen into the water and couldn't fly. Pip didn't think. He leapt in, paddled like mad, and lifted the bee onto a dry leaf. She shivered, but she smiled. "You saved me! Thank you!" Pip smiled back. "I'm small, but not useless." As the sun set, Pip looked at his tiny reflection in the puddle. He didn't look any bigger, but somehow he felt it. That night, the bee returned with dozens of her friends. Together, they lifted twigs, patched holes, and buzzed instructions as the animals worked on the dam. The other animals stared in amazement. "Pip organized this? That tiny mouse?" The badger scratched his head. Maybe being big isn't what matters most." Pip smiled as he tied the final knot in the rope. His red scarf flapped proudly in the breeze. From that day on, Pip was still the smallest in the village. But no one ever forgot him again.